Have you ever opened up either Facebook or LinkedIn, social media, and thought, I should post something, but then took like 20, 30 minutes to think about what to post? Or have you opened up social media and thought, oh, I'll just do some quick updates or catch up with people, and then 2 hours later, your time has just disappeared? So these are some problems that we're facing for small business owners because our time is important. And social media, if it's not working for you, you can waste a scat of time in the social media black hole. So I'm going to share with you today some tips and tools that you can start using and applying for streamlining your social media. Hi, I'm Holly Stokes with the Brain Trainer, and I've been in practice for 14 years as a solopreneur, operating my business. And there's so much that a business can do for you, both personally, but also for our communities. Business is the lifeblood of every community. And whether you are wanting to create more flexibility with your schedule, more freedom, augment your income, or even grow to a full-time practice, there is a learning curve to getting all of the pieces in place. I am passionate about working with small business owners, and I love the energy, the innovation, the excitement that comes in operating and growing a business. And I really want to help you curtail the frustrations in the process and shorten that learning curve for you. So follow me along, and let's go ahead and dive into streamlining your social media. There's a few different topics that we're going to cover, about 4 ways to streamline the social media for your business. Now, depending on your business, you might think about who your ideal client is and where are they? Are they on social media platforms? So you might be spinning your wheels if the people that you're looking for are not finding you on Facebook or LinkedIn, and they have different kinds of demographics as well. So that's step number 1, is to get really clear about who you're talking to and where they are in social media. Now, for a lot of small business owners, we've been hearing about, social media, you have to be on all these platforms. But some really good advice that I got is that it's better to do 1 or 2 platforms well and consistently, rather than, sign up for 10 or 20 and not be able to keep up with them. And because there's so many platforms and even new ones are popping up, this can also be a time waster, a big time suck. But I'm going to show you how to streamline your social media, that you can create 1 post in 1 place and then share across multiple platforms as well. So it's really you don't have to log into the different groups. You can set up your account and then get some traction with, and really social media is about business visibility for small business owners. So it shouldn't be your only strategy in your marketing and getting the word out about your business, but it sure can augment what you do. I've had people call me and schedule sessions because they saw me a few times on social media and it fit with what they were wanting to change at the time. So keep that in mind. Who is your ideal client? Who are you trying to reach? Where are they? Are they on social media? Are they on platforms? And what is it that they're looking for that connects with your product or service? So step 1, the more, and you've heard me say this if you've been watching the other videos in the business profitability program, the more you can dial in that ideal client, the easier it is to find those people. And any good marketer will tell you that is obviously step number 1. Know who you're talking to. And then step number 2, so this will save you from hemming and hawing about what should I post? I don't know what to post on social media. I don't know how to, get my business pages to get some excitement or traction with my business page. With every social media platform, there are strategies within each of them to get more visibility, to get seen, to get found, and to get people to take an action step with you. So we're not going to go into that piece of it today, but just to help you streamline, because each one really has its own strategy, but to really help you streamline, A great idea to do is just brainstorm. Create a whole list of things that you can post about, great quotes. A great tip of this is create a quote, a tip, a tool. Create a list of the topics you want to post about that are similar or in line with your product or service, complementary to your product or service. So maybe it's tips on anxiety. Maybe it's a video about a quick tool to get you out of anxiety. I have those posted on my YouTube as well. So those can get you some traction, but having the brainstorm list gives you a quick way to reference something. And I tend to think best when I have a paper and pen. So I am trying to transition to more of keeping digital files, right? So type up a digital file, the topics that you want to cover in social media, and then that gives you a reference point. So you don't have to keep rethinking every time you open up the social media window. That alone can save you scads of time. I don't know why I'm picking up the word scads today, but that can save you a ton of time, right? Now, so what do you post? What are great things for social media? Social media is more about visibility, not so much about the sale. Think of the social media platform as primarily social. We want to connect with people, find out the human experience. Often people are posting about their challenges or their issues. These are all great things, but for business, you want to reiterate your clear message. What is it that you offer and who do you serve? So your posts want to, of course, for your business page, want to be focused on that. And I do recommend having a business profile separate from a personal profile, but then you can cross-share between the two. So create your list, brainstorm the topics, the quotes, the things that are complementary to an area of focus. And if you focus it in, dial it into a single topic. So for instance, I work as a hypnotherapist and master NLP, neuro-linguistic programming practitioner and coach, which means anything going on within your brain, we see it as a brain habit. The brain can learn new habits and the brain can change habits and patterns very quickly. So that being said, there's so many things that we can do as NLP coach, hypnotherapist. We can change motivation, we can change habits, we can change cravings, confidence, stress relief. But when you have so many options, and this would apply to obviously other coaches, hypnotherapists, energy workers, practitioners, when you have so many things you can do, people don't identify with you for a specific category. So I suggest picking a singular category, saying anxiety and stress, and then running some memes, quotes, ideas, tips, tools about that for a couple weeks, even to a month, and see what kind of traction you get with getting known for that topic. And thinking about what kinds of issues would you like to work with. So once again, dial it in, get specific, get clear, reduce stress and anxiety or whatever that topic is, and then focus your social media on that. So the more you're getting seen for that, the more you're getting known for that, and the more it's kind of cueing people's brain to keep you in mind if they hear people talking about stress, anxiety, or some of those symptoms, like I just can't focus, I can't get my work done. Oh, that's actually stress patterns, right? It's not, anyway, I'll not do the rabbit hole of my rant on that one. So get a brainstorm list. Quick and easy way just to write it down on paper or create a Word document file so you have something to reference, so then you're never out of ideas for what to post. Now, number 3 is batching. This concept comes from the 4-hour work week. I'm sure it was around before the book as well. But the idea is if you're scattered throughout the day doing different things, oh, I'm going to post on social media, I'm going to answer emails, I'm going to check back on social media, and you're bouncing around, there's so much time that is wasted between moving from one activity to another, and it also tends to scatter our brain. So it's that idea, multitasking is not really as effective as doing one segment of thing at a time, completing that and moving on to another group of things that are like-minded. So if you have things like, you know, those little notifications that come up on your phone or on your email when someone messages you, turn those off. They're time killers, you know. If you keep opening up to see what people are saying, you're getting your brain unfocused and creating this ADD moment for you, but then it lasts all day if you have those notifications. Okay, so let's dive into, along with batching, a great tool that I suggest is signing up for a free account on canva.com. And I'm going to walk you through a quick process here to show you how this works, and you're going to love it. It's so easy, so many templates. And let's just take a quick tour. Working in Canva for a while, so I have quite a few things that are set up here and ready to go. And it's actually over time, I've trained someone also to do these things for me as well. But here's, it'll keep all your designs, even just with free account. There's so many templates and things that you can do that it really helps you streamline your social media, turn your testimonials into some really nice visuals. We're going to create a new design. So in creating a new design, going to click on that. Now there's all of these different templates for the different social media platforms. So you can pick a Facebook post, a flyer, a poster, Instagram post, kind of thinking about where is your audience and what forms are they on. So I have, part of my business is in business to consumer. So Facebook is actually a pretty good fit for me. And then in Facebook, so I created a Facebook template here. Now here's a bunch of templates on the left side, but also what you can do is you can upload your own photos. So I have some photos that I've uploaded that I like. I'm just going to flip that so it looks flipped to vertical. So you can see I just punched a photo in there. So this was one of my own that I got, royalty-free photo. Or you can also go to their photos link, which will bring up a bunch of royalty photos as well. And some of these are free, some of them you have to pay for. So we're going to say business growth. And you can pull up, so the ones that say pro are the ones you would have to pay for. I think most of them are like $1, right? So it's very convenient, very easy. And it say we want to add in, oh, here we got a free one. So now we've got a couple of pictures here. And you can layer your pictures. You see how easy it is to move them around or change them around with a position, move it forward, move it backward. And now there's also in these elements, you can pop an element in. Oh, this is really cool. I want to show you this. That you can pop in an element, which is a frame. And now you're going to take your picture and pop it into the frame. And suddenly I have the picture of the light bulb in a circle. The other thing that's great, you can pop in text, and you might want to say, I want people to go to my website, so I'm going to punch in the braintrainerllc.com. And then you might want to do a color in the background. So of course, I'm just showing you how easy it is to use and how quickly you can put something together. So great way, you can take a photo and then add a quote, and that just makes it visually appealing. Add your URL in there and you're ready to go. You've created a Facebook meme. Now when you're ready to publish, just go either publish to Facebook. I like getting the downloads because I save them to my photos. And then it's really easy to upload them into Hootsuite, which is the next thing I'm going to show you for streamlining your social media. So you can see, if we go back to all your designs, what kinds of things are useful to post? Well, like I said, a tip, a tool, get something for free. You know, that's the classic funnel. And I've really liked posting some of the testimonials that I've had over the years. That is the social proof. So when people, it's one thing for you to say, I'm great, I can help you with all this stuff, right? But if other people are saying, this was amazing, it worked for me, like I could never say no to cheese puffs, and now there's a bag sitting in my cupboard that I just don't even want to touch. So, it's a very different, makes a very compelling invitation to visit your site or to find out more. So here's maybe a question. Maybe you want people to think of something. How can you get out of overwhelm quickly? There's also, ways to set that up. Now, I'm just going to show you a couple of recent designs. This on the right side, Fast Track Your Brain for Business Success, is a sticker that I've created for an MP3 player. So there's so many different formats and templates that you can do. Here's a LinkedIn banner, and what's great about it has all the sizes right, all of the YouTubes, the sizes for YouTube, LinkedIn, all of those. Makes it really easy, really convenient. Got a lot more testimonials in there. Maybe a question if you're wanting to ask a question or start a discussion. Let's go back to create design. Something else, you can see any kind of format. With YouTube, I've also done a bunch of thumbnails, and it has the dimensions ready to go for you. And now on this left side, here's a bunch of templates. So for YouTube, here we go. How to train your puppy. I got a puppy right now, so this is up my alley. But if you wanted to do a nice photo and then some text, Canva has the templates all ready for you to go. So this is how I did a bunch of these designs. Let's see if I can go back. That I then uploaded to my YouTube channel to make. You can see the different templates I have here. These first three on the left are bookmarks that I'm working on creating. And then I have a rack card. So that was a template, punched it in, had all of the graphics on there, which I really liked those graphics. So I'm working with that. And then I've got 3 stickers that I've sent to print, which are the ones on the other side. Brain training for business, a lighter you, mind, body, hypnosis, weight loss, 7 levels of wealth, master your money mind. So those go at a product, and you can print those stickers. I went to another place to get them printed, Sticker Mule, but you can see how easy it is to set that up. Here I created make great looking ads, so often for the classes and workshops. Now here's the YouTube thumbnails. These were most of them done with a template. You punch in a picture and some text, and it's ready to go. It looks visual, it looks great, and it's easy to upload into YouTube because it's sized perfectly and get some traction with your YouTube channel. So I just wanted to share, now once again, depending on where you are, I think YouTube's probably my hobby project because I don't get a lot of traction. I'm starting to get a little bit, but that's when you know who you're talking to, and you know where they are in social media and what's important to them, then you can start designing things specific to that audience. So if you haven't already, sign up for a free account with Canva, and I've funded it with maybe $10, and then, with some of the royalty-free photos on here, I've liked them enough that I've just paid for that. And then you can download the folder and use those elements in your marketing. So this is a great time saver, canva.com, so many templates, whether you're doing print materials or doing online materials, flyers, digital materials, posting to different places. This is a great resource to have. So go to canva.com and get a free account and start playing around. I suggest the easiest way to get started is to set up some testimonials. Here you can see, I just pulled these from my website that I've had them available online. I found more confidence, a sense of direction, and practical business plan. How great is that to have somebody else saying what is valuable or useful in working with me? I struggle with focus and procrastination. I gave them headers because people tend to scan more, so I've added those to my testimonial. Now, if you have this as a testimonial, you can post across social media. Also, definitely save that and post it to your website as a visual. You can also save that and post it to your business listing on your Google page. So you want to create something and then get a lot of traction out of it. So the next thing I'm going to share with you is, say you have a bunch of these testimonials and memes. Now you're going to go to set up a free account with Hootsuite. There's a couple, looks like some of my links are broken, but there's a couple, let's see if LinkedIn is, yeah, this is easier. There's a couple of sites that will do this, but I found Hootsuite is easy to use, easy to schedule, and I've just had this one over the years. But what this is brilliant, what is brilliant about this platform is that you can upload and create something in one group. So we're going to post something in LinkedIn. I'm going to go to a new post here across the top, Open Legacy Composer. Okay, and now you can add all of your social media into this system. So when I post something, it's asking, do you want to also post it? You can see in these little icons here, do you want to also post it to Twitter, to LinkedIn, to Instagram, right? And then I can add in whichever, some of my Facebook links are broken, but I can add it into wherever I want it to go. Oh, there's the business brain trainer. And you can click out of which ones you don't want it to post there. And then just say something like, check out the Mind Mastery for Business Facebook group. If you've struggled with focus or procrastination, lack of motivation, find tips, tools for getting your brain on board with business. And then I'm just going to upload a photo. So we're going to attach media here and upload. So we don't want to add a link. I do want to upload, choose files. So then I can go to my downloads. And I think I've got some testimonials. I'm going to add this guy's testimonial. Okay, and it's going to post to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. And now I want to add a link. So I'm going to add that link from my Facebook page. And I want it to be mine. I'm going to get my link from my group. Mind Mastery for Business and Marketing. It's taking a minute. There we go. So I'm going to grab that URL and just add it into the link. Okay, so I have the link where I want them to go. Check out the Mind Mastery for Business Facebook group. If you struggle with focus, procrastination, lack of motivation, you'll find tips, tools for getting your brain on board with your business. I'm going to add goals. Okay, and send now. So one is you can send now. So if you want to do it across multiple platforms, you can do that. We're going to give it just a minute here to refresh. Okay, so you can see it's showing up in my stream now. So each of these things here are different feeds from pages that I have. And you can check them all in one platform. Right across the top, you can see here's my Facebook, shared to Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, here we go, Twitter, Retweets, okay. My posts and mentions, so we're gonna go back to LinkedIn. Now, so that's one, is you can post something and share it across multiple platforms. So you'd also wanna go, when it does post, you can also like, unlike, and comment on each post. And that also helps get you a little more traction. New post, we're gonna do across multiple platforms. So here's, you attach media. So attaching media is good because it's more eye-catching and it can get a little more traction for you. So I do suggest attaching media. Scheduling. Now here's the brilliant piece. You can do 1 hour every week and pre-schedule your social media for that week. And I suggest pre-scheduling kind of in 1 to 2 week time frames. And then that gives you, you know, it's posting automatically for you. So if I wanted to schedule for Monday, and then you can run a series of things that are showing up more consistently. And instead of having to do it every day, you're doing it once a week. So that batching concept is really useful. And that's what makes Hootsuite really useful, that it can help you batch those and get them out. So here's everything when you pull up that scheduler. Let me show you where that is again. It's this little middle button here, scheduling. Add location. If you have a location, you might want to add that. And targeting options. So there's also, you know, you can go down that rabbit hole too. But this is a way to really streamline your social media. It makes it easy to follow, and it can start giving you a little more traction in visibility. But then you'll want to have some kind of easy first step for people to take with you. Okay, so we've covered some great tips on how to streamline your social media and keep yourself from going down the black hole of social media. It might be useful to set a timer. Okay, I'm only going to work on this 1 hour on Mondays or Wednesdays, Monday and Wednesdays, and kind of getting some stuff with an easy way to do it is get some testimonials going, or get some great quotes and a picture. So maybe you I run classes, so I like having some social media pop up occasionally to let people know what I'm doing and what I'm about. So it's a great way to get some traction and really streamlining that so you're not losing a ton of time or even days on social media that's not paying you back. So make sure that you're using your time effectively. Cover those 4 pieces. 1, who is your client, knowing what demographic they are, where they are on social media, and then just focusing on those avenues for social media. And the step 2 was to brainstorm your list. Get a list together, get great quotes from clients. When you hear them say, oh yeah, this really worked, I had a great time this week, I felt more motivated, more focused. Oh, that sounds like a great quote. Can I take some notes? And you can add or edit. So it's an easy way to collect testimonials as you're moving people through the coaching process. And then batching, setting up times for either working on Canva to get your materials together and doing a bunch at a time. So you saw how easy it was to dial in like a quote, a testimonial, using those templates. And I just have somebody that's, I have my designer that's going crazy with just putting all of this together right now. But it doesn't have to take a lot of time. Copy and paste. If you're batching, do the same thing at once. So if you're going to do testimonials, collect your testimonials into a file, copy and paste, put that text right in, add a little border, maybe you have some pictures. And it's great if you do have pictures, it really makes it a lot more compelling. Step 4, set a time to sit down and schedule it. So you've got a series of social media that's going to show up. Schedule once a week, maybe even making it the same time every week is the power of creating a habit. Because if you're doing it, my marketing day is Monday. So Monday keeps coming around, which reminds me, Marketing Monday, it's time to get my stuff dialed in for that week or for the next couple weeks. So that's a great way to stay on track with it and not spend a ton of time. So thank you for sharing with the Easy Business Strategies, part of the Business Profitability Program. You can check out more information on the Business Profitability Program. Just go to the link, thebraintrainerllc.com/business-free, and there you can sign up to get the 47 marketing strategies checklist free. Just download it, and it'll also take you through understanding the mental blocks behind sabotage. Why do we feel lack of focus, lack of, why are we procrastinating? Why are we lacking that motivation to get going with your business? So I love working with business owners. I'm passionate about, the innovation, the energy that you bring to your business and what that can do both for your family at a personal level, but also the community. I believe business, small business especially, can change the world. And I'd love to talk with you more. If you're interested in scheduling a strategy session, you can schedule that on my website, thebraintrainerllc.com, and we can do a quick chat about where you are in business and what steps you need along the way to help you grow your business to a full-time practice. All right, talk to you soon. This is Holly Stokes of The Brain Trainer signing off.